My name is Mirjam. I'm also a PhD student here, like everyone else, and I work with biogas from straw. And it's not a secret that global warming is an urgent issue, and we have to look for all possible solutions and ways to save Sweden from these sunny, warm, hot summers. It's just too awful. So one solution among many is the production of biogas. And biogas, it's such a good product because it's very flexible. You can make heat, electricity, and fuel from it. And you can make it out of almost anything. Carbohydrates, lipids, proteins. In my case, it's straw, so it contains a lot of sugars. And why should you bother with straw? Well, we have a lot of straw, and we should do something with it. So why aren't we already doing anything with it? Well, straw, there's a lot of issues working with straw. First of all, it's very fluffy. It takes up a lot of space. So to transport straw from the fields to the biogas plants will mean a big cost for the biogas production. Also, straw is not for free. And when you produce biogas, you prefer raw material that is free, because biogas is such a cheap product. Thirdly, straw is also pretty resistant to biological degradation. It has a rigid structure and it has a pretty protective wax layer that just makes it hard for the bacteria to reach the carbohydrates and convert them into methane. And maybe the biggest challenge that we've had is that straw floats. And this is a pretty simple problem. It's very frustrating as well. To make straw sink, you have to pre-treat it in some way. But the pre-treatment cannot be too costly because it's a cheap product again. So I work with mechanical pre-treatment. And mechanical pre-treatment, you try to crush or grind or press the straw into smaller particles that will be easier to handle. And hopefully, the air will be let out from the straw and it will absorb water and then sink. And it is possible, actually. And I will show you, hopefully, that by pelletizing straw, at least you can see an improvement. Oh, it's not perfect. Well, okay. Anyways, if you succeed to make the straw sink, you as a PhD student, you become pretty happy and you think, okay, then it's done, I can go and do something else. But the problem is, when the straw starts to degrade, the gas is formed and it will stay inside of the straw, and eventually both the straw and your original problem will resurface. But this is why we do research, right? Straw actually answers for 1/3 of the total biogas potential in Sweden. So maybe it's just worth the effort. Thank you.
So this is actually something that you would be seeing on the David Letterman show when he still had it, when he had the will it
Does it float?
Will it float?
Yeah, it did.
Do we have anything else that we could do with the straw besides turning into biogas?
Well, you could use it for animal bedding, or you could make it into ethanol, I guess. But who would want that when you have biogas?